What is up, guys? Johan is here, back at you with another video today. Hope you guys are all having a great day. We are back on the tier list videos. Thought, why not bring you another tier list? We've done candy before, we've done fast food before, but we haven't done drinks. Now, I am on tiermaker.com. If you guys want to do this yourselves, I highly recommend it. It's a really good website. They have tons of different tier lists you can do. You can make your own if you would like. But yeah, I found this one, and it is called the Ultimate Drink Tier List. They have tons of different drinks here. All the Bud Light seltzers, Corona seltzers, White Claws, Gatorade flavors, Peace Teas, different pops, coffees, Starbucks drinks, Red Bulls. And we are going to try and, at the best of my ability, rank these based on my personal opinion. And I will put that is the big disclaimer. This is my personal opinion, and I am, of course, open to what you guys think in the comments down below. Tell me what you think, what I did wrong at the end of this. But we're going to get right into it. So for the tier list, we have S tier, which is the very top. That is the premier drink of my choice. A tier all the way through F. And then we have never had. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of drink on here that I've never had before. Just looking at it right now, I can already tell there's a couple that I haven't. I don't really drink Monster too much, so maybe some of the Monsters and stuff like that. But we're going to hop right into it with the first one, tap water. Tap water depends. Sometimes tap water is nasty. If you ever go to like a really grungy restaurant and you get tap water and it tastes like shit, it's not the greatest. But sometimes tap water is not bad. I'm gonna put it C tier because it's so hit or miss. It can be the worst thing you've ever put in your mouth, but it can also be solid. I mean, there's nothing special about tap water. It's water. With this next one, I think this is root beer. Like, looking at it closely, I am quite a fan of root beer, but I've never seen this kind. So for that, I'm gonna put it in C. I normally like root beer, but I don't know. I've never had this kind, so I'll put it in C, guessing it's average. Green tea, I don't really care for green tea. I'm more of a black tea, if I do drink tea, kind of person. I don't really like the taste of green tea too much. Herbal tea, probably in the same tier. I don't really drink hot tea in general. Just kind of an iced tea, like Arnold Palmer sort of thing. But oolong tea, never had. I don't know if this is hibiscus tea or what kind of tea this is, but never had. White tea, never had. Black coffee, I do quite like black coffee. It depends where it's from, but overall general consensus for me, I do like black coffee. Coffee with creamer is better though. I'm gonna put coffee and creamer with A. I am at school right now. I do have my own coffee maker in here. I do like having coffee in the morning with creamer. I do think it is better than just regular black coffee. You get all the flavors with it. You can make it your own way. And for the same reason, I think iced coffee is right up there. Starbucks, Dunkin', McDonald's is hit or miss, but getting an iced coffee for the most part for me is very good. I like iced coffee. And then for the next one, we have hot chocolate. I'm assuming, because when I drink, I'm assuming this is like not year round, because I'm obviously not going to have hot chocolate in the summer. But hot chocolate or hot cocoa, whatever you want to call it, is S tier. If you're a fan of Christmas, even if you're not a fan of Christmas, during the winter time, it's cold, it's snowing outside. When you're coming in from playing with your friends in the snow, you come in, your mom gets you a nice hot chocolate with marshmallows on top. It's one of the best feelings. So I'm assuming it's just when you're drinking this, how good is it? And I drink it in the winter, obviously. And it's S tier. Okay, Starbucks Frappuccinos. I never had the original, I don't think I've ever had the original one, but I'm gonna skip over A and W and just do the rest of them. The caramel one's pretty good for what it is. I mean, it's just flavored coffee. There's nothing really special about it. And then the mocha is probably, I mean, I don't think it's D tier, but I also think it's not as great as the caramel. So I guess I'll put it in D tier. I mean, I feel bad for that, but like the caramel's just average, the mocha's worse, so I guess it gets put in D tier. And then this flavor, vanilla, probably along the same thing. Vanilla's okay. I prefer caramel in most flavors, but A&W cream soda, I really like A&W cream soda. I'm putting it in A tier. You don't really see A&W cream soda at like restaurants or anything, and I don't really buy pop at the store. But in the off chance that I do, like once a year maybe, it's gonna be either root beer or cream soda or something along those lines. And A&W cream soda has been good every time I've had it. Continuing with the Starbucks drinks though, caramel frappuccino. Caramel frappuccinos are pretty good. I'm gonna put them in B tier. The only knock I'm giving on caramel frappuccinos is that they're like 1,000 calories, or they feel like 1,000 calories when you're drinking it. It tastes so fattening. The more and more I drink them, like I don't have them all the time, but when I do, I can feel myself busting out of my chair. Okay. The next one, pumpkin spice latte. Okay. I'm putting pumpkin spice latte in S tier. As I record this, I just had a pumpkin spice latte yesterday. I was never on the pumpkin spice hype train. Growing up in high school, all the girls used to have it with their Ugg boots and white iPhones and pumpkin spice lattes. It was a whole thing. Never understood it. I don't even like pumpkin pie or pumpkin seeds or anything pumpkin, but pumpkin spice lattes, they just hit different. I'm sorry. Fall weather pumpkin spice lattes, I'm on the hype train now. They're not underrated. They're not overrated. They're perfectly rated as a signature fall drink, okay? Passion tea, I've never had passion tea. I don't really, if it's just passion fruit and tea, but I've never had it, so I can't speak on it. The dragon drink, never had. I've seen a bunch of people drink it, never had it. And then we get to the Starbucks double shot drinks. I don't like these. The only one I do like, which I don't see here, is the white chocolate one. That's not too bad, but to me, these are D tier. I don't like them at all. I rarely like the Frappuccino ones, and the double shot ones just have like a metally taste because of all the caffeine pumped into these things. They're just not good. If I want an energy drink, I'll just chug a 5-hour or get the white chocolate one that I can stand. This is IBC2. I think this was with this first one. I don't think I've ever had that. I'm not sure if that's a cream soda too or what, but I've never had it. This is another double shot. I'll just put it with the same one. I don't know if this is like the original flavor, but I'll just put them in D tier with the rest of them. The triple shots are even worse. They have the double shots that have so much caffeine in them as is. And then they said, you know what'll make it even better? Let's add more metal tasting caffeine into this drink. It'll sell. And apparently it does with people who don't have taste buds, because this shit is nasty. This tastes like straight up, like if you were to lick an aluminum pole, this is what it tastes like. With a little bit of flavor. It's disgusting. Alright, going on to the next one, we got the Red Bull and the Monster. I don't drink Red Bull and Monster, really. I don't think I've ever even had the regular one. I think I've just had this one. I do think I am a fan of Red Bull more than Monster in the times that I have had it. I'm going to say C tier. I mean, it's not like such a good flavor that I'm dying to go back to it. It's just okay. I'm drinking it for the energy. I'm not drinking it for the taste. And Monster's probably the same thing. I know people debate it all the time with all the sorts of people that drink energy drinks. Which one's better, Red Bull or Monster? I'm not in that discussion. I don't drink it, but I just think they're average to me. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is probably B tier, maybe. I don't drink Coke that often. I'm actually going to put it down the top of C. I don't drink Coke. I just straight up Coca-Cola, unless I'm using it in a mixed drink. But then it's good. But Coke by itself, I don't really drink. I think it's too sugary. I don't drink pop that often anyways. This white Monster I've never had. I don't know if this is a smoothie. I'm just gonna assume this next one is a smoothie. I do like smoothies quite a bit. I actually just tried Smoothie King for the first time. If you've never tried that, I'd recommend it. I like it quite a bit. You know, your Jamba Juices, your Tropical Smoothie Cafe, whatever smoothie place you have around you, I'm sure it's pretty good. But I like smoothies quite a bit. Snow cones. I was never really a fan of snow cones. I'm gonna put it in D. I mean, like snow cones, slushies, I was never really a fan because you drink it. Like with the ones you drink it, you drink all the flavoring out, and then you got hard ice at the bottom that you're like trying to poke through with your straw to get it. It's annoying. And snow cones are the same way. Now we're on to a little bit of alcohol though, and the first up we got Bud Light. When I first started drinking, I drank Bud Light quite a bit. I'm gonna put it in B tier just because it's always like an old reliable kind of grew out of the taste, a little bit, but Bud Light's always good for me. If you don't have like a Coors or Blue Moon or something, Bud Light's always reliable. And Budweiser, I think, is just a tier below that. I don't like Budweiser quite as much. Drink responsibly. If you're gonna watch this video, don't wait until you're 21. Drink responsibly. But Budweiser's lower than Bud Light. I don't really care for Budweiser too much. It's not bad, but it's alright. And then we got Coors Light. I am a big fan of Coors. I won't put it in S tier just because I understand it's a cheap beer, but it's probably my favorite cheap beer along with Busch. Coors and Busch to me are the best cheap beer you can get. Of course, you got your Blue Moons about them. I don't really consider that a cheap beer. I mean, it is cheap if you go to Walmart, but like you don't go to a party and see Blue Moon, you know. And Coronas, I think Coronas are an A tier as well, in the situation that you drink them. You're not drinking Coronas. I mean, you can drink Coronas at a party, but when I drink Coronas, it's during the summer. You got your limes, you're out with your friends outside, and that's when Corona hits the best. Dos Equis, I've surprisingly never had. I've heard good things about it, just haven't had it. Heineken, also never had. Michelob Ultra, I'm going to put with Bud Light. I think they're on the same level for me. Probably Michelob Ultra ahead of Bud Light, but I do like Michelob Ultra quite a bit. Diet Coke, it's going right with normal Coke. I like Diet Coke better, but again, I just don't drink pop that often. So it's kind of whatever for me. The Bud Light seltzers. These specific flavors I probably don't like quite a bit. Probably with all of these flavors, but Bud Light seltzers and any seltzers kind of in general, I do like some of them. But for these, I'm just going to put them in C tier. Actually, the lime one's pretty gross, I will say. Black cherry's pretty good. The orange one's kind of on the same level for me. And I don't know if that's strawberry or watermelon, but I'll put that in C. I've never had the Corona seltzers, so I'll just put those down here. I can't even read what this next one is. I'll put those in the never had as well. Coke Zero, same thing. Putting all the Cokes together, I don't drink it unless it's with like Jack Daniels or something, but I'm just gonna put them all together. They're average, they're whatever to me. If it's there and there's nothing else, I'll drink it, but not going out of my way. White Claws, the black cherry one's pretty good. Mango's pretty good. The lime one again is not. I don't really like lime seltzers, at least. The only lime thing I do like is lime cucumber Gatorade. That's probably a top 3 drink for me. I don't think it's on here. I don't see it, but that would be S tier for me if it was on here. Alright, we got a red one. I don't know which one this is. I'll just group it with that. And pink grapefruit, I think, has no flavor at all. I'm putting that one in F. That one stinks. Twisted Teas. Twisted Teas are pretty good. They have the different flavors. This is just the original one, but it is still pretty good. I mean, if you're trying to Again, drink responsibly, but if you're trying to get, you know, if you're trying to drink in high quality but staying safe, Twisted Teas, you don't really taste the alcohol, they taste good. Seagrams, I've never had. I'm putting all of these in the never had. Like this, I think they're similar to like ices, but I don't really drink those kind of drinks. They kind of mess up my stomach. Coke vanilla. Coke vanilla. I don't think it's that good. I'll put it, it's probably my favorite Coke. Aside from cherry Coke. I don't know if that's on here at all, but I like it better than the other Cokes, but still it's just kind of average. I don't really care for Coke that much. Orange Coke is nasty. If you like orange Coke, good for you, I guess. You're the only people buying it at the store. Alright, next we got Fanta. I used to like Fanta as a kid. I think most kids like Fanta, but right now, like as of now, getting older, Fanta's kind of nasty. Like, it's probably just because it's hopped up with sugar, and all pops are, to be fair, but I think they put some extra sugar in Fanta. I can feel it like in my teeth when I drink it. It's nasty. Dr. Pepper. I'm actually not a fan of Dr. Pepper. Like, it's not bad. I'll put it at the top of C tier, along with Diet Dr. Pepper. Probably, I don't know, whatever one. I mean, again, the only pop that I drink, even remotely on a regular basis, is root beer. Dr. Pepper is probably number 2, maybe 2 or 3 with Sprite. But I never got the hype in Dr. Pepper. I think they say it has, what, like 20-something flavors in it or whatever, and you can taste it. Like, there's no one flavor, and that's what I don't like about it. But caffeine-free, I mean, put it with the same. I don't think I've ever had caffeine-free Dr. Pepper, but probably tastes somewhat similar. Mr. Pibb is the same as Dr. Pepper, but worse. And that's where RC Cola is. RC Cola tastes like bathwater. It's nasty. Pepsi. Real quick about Pepsi. I don't like Pepsi at all. Pepsi Next. Any kind of Pepsi. It's nasty. Regular Mountain Dew. Regular Mountain Dew's tough because I used to like it a lot. Obviously, used to get like double XP weekends on Call of Duty when you were a kid, buying Mountain Dew and Doritos. But now I think it tastes like battery acid, so I'm putting it at the bottom of D. However, Mountain Dew Baja Blast, that's a different story. I'm gonna put it at the top of B. And again, this is when I drink it. I'm not going to Walmart and buying Baja Blast because it's in stores now. But going to Taco Bell and getting a couple soft tacos, getting a burrito, getting a chalupa, whatever, and getting Baja Blast with it is probably a top 5 combo for me. Like when you're a kid, now growing older, Baja Blast and Taco Bell will forever be together, and it's an undeniably great duo. And we got some more Mountain Dews I've never tried. Didn't even know there was an orange one or a pink one. Code Red, probably C tier. Again, it reminds me of Fanta, where like you can feel yourself getting fatter as you drink it. And then like you get that little like ring around your lips, and I hate it. That's why I don't drink fruit punch. Maybe I'm just a dumbass and I don't know how to drink, but it stinks. Blue one I've never had. Now we get on to vitamin waters. I'm trying to see which one this is. I've never had an orange one. Never had a pink one. Again, fruit punch I'm not a fan of. I have had this white one though. This white one's pretty good. I'll put it in C tier. And I think this, can you see that? Yeah, this one, this is like the pomegranate acai one or whatever, like the X, like the triple X one. That one's pretty good. That's the one I always used to get when I was a kid. And the purple one, I don't think I've ever had. But vitamin water, kind of, outlasted its day, if you will. I feel like it used to be such a big thing years ago, and now no one drinks it. Smart water's stupid. You can't. It's fucking dumb. Okay, smart water. If I'm gonna pay extra for water, first of all, which is stupid, but I'm gonna pay extra for water, I'm gonna get like Fiji or something. There's nothing special about smart water. Chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is an S tier drink. I just finished chocolate milk, my thing of chocolate milk I had today. I love chocolate milk. There's no like brand on it. It might be Prairie Farms, but I'm just encapsulating chocolate milk as one thing. Chocolate milk is S tier for sure. Fairlife's good. Prairie Farms is good. True Moo's good. Oberweis is probably the best. I have to drink Fairlife though because I'm lactose intolerant like a bitch. But regular, they got low fat and 2% milk. Milk by itself I think is pretty good. I don't really taste too much of a difference when I drink it, but it's good. Like milk and cookies, milk and Oreos. A nice glass of milk with like cupcakes is I think underrated, but I'm putting those together in B. Lactate milk, same thing. Like dairy or not Dairy Life, Fairlife, I think is pretty good for lactose-free milk. All right, moving on to the Gatorades. Again, fruit punch, don't like. I'm an inept child when it comes to drinking red stuff because I get it on my face and it stains it for the rest of the day. Yellow's pretty good. I'll put yellow in B tier. I think yellow's probably my second favorite flavor. I do think blue's kind of overrated. It's probably the most popular flavor, I would think, but it's just okay for me. Or actually, probably white cherry is the most popular flavor. I'm gonna stick it in C tier though. I never really cared for it. I always liked other flavors better. And white cherry is good, don't get me wrong, but I just think it's kind of average. I'll put it in the low end of B. Definitely the low end though, because it's probably my third option behind cucumber and lime. So I'll put it above blue. And orange sucks. Orange Gatorade reminds me of like Hawaiian Punch because I feel like you put it in the fridge for like 2-3 hours and you take it out and you drink it and it still tastes warm. I don't know how that's possible. And then Powerade stinks. Tastes like disgusting cough medicine. 7-Up's kind of whatever. I like Sprite better. Sunny D is nasty. If you like Sunny D, you're probably going to have some health issues if you keep drinking it. High C, I don't really drink. Didn't even know they had a grape one. Haven't drinking that. Drinking, I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. Blueberry, no. Orange. I think I've only had the fruit punch when I was like a kid, and I'm not drinking it now. It's just sugar water. Apple juice, though, I do love me some good apple juice. I just had Martinelli's apple juice. Like, comes in like the glass bottles. So good. Apple juice is probably my favorite juice. Undeniably. Grape juice, I don't really care for grape juice that much. I think it's just too like tangy but also sweet at the same time, and I can't drink a lot of it. I can only drink like half a glass before like my stomach starts to turn. Cranberry juice, probably the same thing. Don't really care for cranberry juice. It's just too tart. Sprite I will put in A tier though, probably along with root beer. It's my favorite pop, even though I don't drink it that often. But Sprite, especially from McDonald's, it's probably the only place I ever get it when I do. And everyone knows McDonald's Sprite just hits different, tastes different on the tongue. It's an experience. You need to try it if you haven't. Simply Orange, I don't know if this is encapsulating all orange juices, but I'll put orange juice in A. That's not A. I'll put orange juice in B. I do quite like orange juice. Some pulp though, I'm not trying to chew my orange juice. My girlfriend likes pulp in her orange juice, and I can't stand it because, like, I don't want to drink something and have stuff get stuck in my teeth. But, anyways, lemonade. This specific lemonade, I'll put in B. I mean, simply lemonade is pretty good. Probably not my favorite, but um, still pretty good for a lemonade. My favorite's probably, that's a tough one. Like country time, I like the little powder you mix. Okay, I am back. I got a call from DoorDash. My food was here, so I had to run down and get that and bring it back. I'm not really sure where we left off. I think with the lemonade and Minute Maid lemonade. Where'd it go? Shit, I dropped it. Oh, okay. Probably in C tier. I think I'd rather have Simply Lemonade than Minute Maid lemonade. I think Minute Maid is kind of too tangy for me. Sorry, I like sprinted up the stairs. Whew. These Minute Maid drinks I've never had. Probably just sugary shit like High C. Snapple Apple's pretty good. Again, kind of sugary, so I don't drink it too often. But it has good taste to it. Don't know what this... That looks suspicious, but never had that. This just looks like lemon tea. I do like lemon tea. Again, I like Arnold Palmer. Probably a top 5 or top 10 drink for me. So I am a fan of lemon tea. Canada Dry Ginger Ale. I never drank ginger ale as a kid because I thought it was going to be nasty, but then I tried it when I was a little older. And I do like it quite a bit. I'm going to put it in B. Probably, I mean, I'll put it in B. I don't drink it all the time. Actually, I normally drank it when my stomach was upset because my mom always said ginger ale helped with that, but I do like ginger ale quite a bit. Peach tea Snapple, it's probably my favorite. I'm going to put it at the top of B. I do think it is very good. Definitely my favorite. Raspberry's close. I'm going to put raspberry at the bottom of B, but there is definitely a difference. Peach is definitely superior than raspberry. I do like raspberry though, but peach is by far the best. Pure Leaf, kind of just average to me. I mean, it's just regular tea. And this, I think this is the blue one's the sweet one. I'm not really a fan of just regular sweet tea. I do like sun tea, if any of you have ever had that. Like if your mom or grandma's ever made sun tea, it's pretty good. But just regular sweet tea, I'm not a fan of too much. Gold Peak, I don't think I've ever had Gold Peak. Unsweet probably just goes with the same thing. I probably prefer unsweet over sweet, actually, surprisingly, but still not too much of a fan. Peace teas I've never had. Just gonna plop them in here. There's quite a bit, actually. I've never had a sun tea in my life, or not a sun tea, a peace tea. Root beer, A&W, y'all know where that's going, A tier. I might even consider putting it S. I think I'm going to. It's my favorite pop, so definitely S tier for me. Don't know what it's made out of or what it even means, but I do like some root beer. Lipton green tea. I know I said earlier I didn't really care for green tea that much, but my grandma used to have these when I used to go visit her in Wisconsin, and they're actually pretty good. Kind of a weird taste, but an acclimated taste, but still pretty good. Not my favorite by any means. Brisk. Actually, it might have been Brisk that she had. I'm going to put that a little lower in C, but I think Brisk, she used to have like cases and cases of this stuff in her garage, and I used to just hoard it without even asking anyone. And that's how I started to like that. I'm actually going to put that in B. I do like Brisk quite a bit. Haven't really drank it too much anymore. I've never had any other kind of Brisk. I don't know if that's raspberry or not, but Barks root beer, probably in B tier. I do like A&W better, but it's still root beer. I still like it quite a bit. It has more of a sharp flavor, if that makes sense. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but definitely more of a like I don't know, like hard flavor. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't describe drinks. I've never had blue brisk or green brisk. Arnold Palmer, it's S tier. You can't mess with Arnold Palmer. I always remember like in other guys when they visit Alan's ex-wife, and like the husband brings out Arnold Palmer.
Beep, 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 beep. Arnold Palmer alert! Arnold Palmer alert!
That's what I always think of when I always think of Arnold Palmer. I only have 5 things in S tier, but I think that's a good thing. I think S tier should be limited. Right now we have hot cocoa, pumpkin spice latte, chocolate milk, root beer, and Arnold Palmer in our limited club. Green tea, I think this is like the ginseng one, the Arizona one. That's probably at the lower end of C. I'll drink it if someone gives it to me for free, but I'm not drinking it by myself. Don't recognize that one. Sweet tea, again, I don't really care for sweet tea. It just tastes like sugar. It's just kind of whatever. I think this one's the mango one. I like the mango one quite a bit, actually. I'll put that one in B. That's probably the only one that I do like, aside from Arnold Palmer. But Arizona, I think that's the mango one. And then this might be peach, maybe. I'll put that one in C. I don't really care for this peach too much. If I'm going to drink a peach tea, I'm going to get a Snapple. Shame that they switched from glass bottles. And they used to have like the little note on the inside of the cap. I was just like that when I was a kid, but changed away from that. What are you going to do? Black tea. And this is different than like hot. This is hot black tea. I usually drink iced black tea if I'm gonna. I don't drink hot tea, but I will put it in C just if it talks about all black teas in general. But hot tea itself, I don't drink. I don't drink any hot tea. I'm not from England, bro. So you want some tea and crumpets? Yeah, I don't fuck with that. So daiquiris. Daiquiris are okay for me. I'm more of a margarita person myself. I do like tequila. I'm gonna put Margs in A. Maybe a little hot take, but I like tequila and I like the different flavors you get. I like fruity drinks, okay? Sue me. You can say they're not manly. I don't give a fuck. It tastes good, so I'm gonna drink it, okay? And you got like the little like on the rim, like sugar around the rim. Get a little shot of tequila in there, strawberry, watermelon. They have different flavors. It's pretty good. Sake, never had it. Actually, I think when my girlfriend and I went to Disney, I think we had a version of their sake. Like we went to Epcot. We like drank around the world. I think something in there was something similar to sake, but never like bought it at the store. Or I don't really go to Chinese restaurants that often. But tequila, like I said before, I do like tequila. I'm gonna put tequila in A tier. It's probably my favorite hard liquor. Like right now, with like the phase I'm going into, I used to like whiskey quite a bit, but kind of switched to tequila because I found like if I drink a lot of tequila, I don't feel the effects the next day. I think it has something to do with the sugar in tequila or lack of sugar in tequila, something like that. I saw a video on it. Trust me. Vodka. Overall, I think vodka is kind of gross. I think it tastes like hand sanitizer, especially the cheap ones, which I'm not buying $100 bottles of vodka, so I only drink the cheap ones, and I think they taste nasty. I only drink them if I'm taking a shot and I have a chaser and I'm just trying to get drunk for a cheap, or if I'm mixing it with something. I never drink it straight. I'll drink tequila straight, but I will never drink vodka straight. Whiskey, like I said, I do like whiskey quite a bit. Put it in B tier. I do like Jim Beam, do like Jack Daniels. It's unfortunate they don't have rum on here. I'm kind of getting into rum a little bit, but I do like tequila more than whiskey, but still like whiskey quite a bit, but I'll put it in B. And then wine. Wine fucking stinks. Wine is terrible. have never tasted any bottle of wine and been like, oh, let me have some more. No. And people go and like swirl it around the glass and sniff it and shit. No. You will never catch me doing that. Imagine. But I've never had a wine that I like. Don't know if I ever will. Some wine bottles are like thousands of dollars. Won't see me ever doing that. Hell no. But this is the list. This is the list, guys. This is the final list. So in S tier, my favorite, the cream of the crop is hot cocoa, pumpkin spice latte, chocolate milk, root beer, and Arnold Palmer. Those are my 5 favorite drinks, for the most part, aside from like coffee, but pumpkin spice latte is coffee. A tier, we got coffee with creamer, we got iced coffee, cream soda, Coors Light, Corona, apple juice, Sprite, margaritas, and tequila. B tier, we have quite a bit. We have Barks whiskey, peach tea, Baja Blast, black coffee, orange juice, caramel frap. I mean, you guys can read it and take a good look at what I got. Some other things: Canada Dry, Brisk, I like quite a bit. Milk. I mean, milk's better than average for me. I'll actually drink milk by itself. And I know a lot of people don't like to do that, but I don't mind it. Some things in C tier. All the Cokes are in C tier. All the Dr. Peppers are in C tier. Don't really care too much for it. Vodka's in C tier. The white, we got some of the seltzers in there, some of the teas, energy drinks. I don't really care for energy drinks, so they're in C tier. D tier, we have Pepsi. We have the double shot energies. A couple teas in there, a couple seltzers in there, a couple juices, snow cones, slash slushies. I'm putting those in with that. And then we have F tier, all the triple shots, RC Cola, Smart Water, Sunny D, and wine, and the grapefruit White Claw. But the triple shots are nasty. If you ever need a caffeine boost, never ever choose triple shot energy. It's the worst thing on the planet. I'd rather just go get my oil changed and put my face under the oil, like a little oil cap. I'd rather drink that shit. Triple shot energy is nasty. And then we got all these things down here that I never tried. Let me know if you tried some of these things and recommend them, if you like them. Some of the Mountain Dews, vitamin waters, Corona seltzers, Peace Tea. If you guys have ever had any of those, let me know. Maybe I'll try them and see how they are. But that is going to be the video today, guys. I hope you did enjoy seeing where I rank different drinks. Let me know what you agree with, what you don't agree with. Drop a comment. Let me know. Always like to see you guys comment on these kind of videos and see where we differ and see what you guys like and what I don't like. I think just that interaction is very fun for me. So if you did like the video, please make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Be on the lookout for more gaming videos. I'm starting a Bears franchise here very soon. Be on the lookout for that. And always, Adam streams, I stream. Less than Adam, but we both stream here and there. Adam streams most of the time, but be on the lookout for content as well. And I hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
All American. First team, bitch. Yeah. I got a fake ID and a checklist. It goes never meet a girl on Craigslist.